Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ITM University Online. Today we are going to have a webinar on ambient advertising, and I am Jitin Benedict. Ambient advertising. Have you heard the word advertising? Of course, yes. There are a lot of advertising that has been passing on, flashing on through your eyes from the daybreak till the dusk. It has been so said that the researcher says an average Indian watches close to 2,000 advertisements on a normal day. Now, if it is on a busier day, the worst case scenarios. So when there's 2,000 different brands are getting advertised, coming onto your brain, trying to tickle your gray cells, how to make that one particular brand of yours stand different? It is really a tough task. Now, at this particular juncture, we have a novel method of advertising that is known as ambient advertising. I would not say that it is a novel method, but rather it's been in parlance till early 90s. But this ambient advertisement is unique, is really distinct. Now, why ambient advertising? There is clutter in the ad space, as what I have said. 2,000 advertisements that an average Indian watches on a day is a real clutter in the ad space. Whether it is a TV ad, whether it's an online, whether it's a radio, whatever be the advertisement, there is clutter everywhere. And before going to the advertisements and the ambience or the ambient advertisement as such in broader detail, let me speak about the 7 deadly sins of advertising. The first one is market saturation. The second one is constant interruption. The third one is the poor creative quality. Fourth is poor targeting. The fifth one is deceptive claims, and the sixth one is insensitivity and selfishness. Last, the most important one is excessive repetition. Now, among the 7 deadly sins of advertising, the most grave is ad overload, which is the clutter. Now, there was a survey that was taken by Twitter, and there were more than millions of people from all around the world which participated in this survey. It came out with the conclusion that almost all the tweets, among the different millions of tweets, almost 70% of the tweets said that people hate ads because of the ad overload, because there is a lot of ads. The second most important factor that they hated was the constant interruption. You all might be doing some important business. For example, you might be attending a conference, or you might be in a particular important class, might be in a travel or a serene weekend outing. Whenever some interruptive calls or an advertisement call comes in or a message comes in, you get really disturbed. When it is coming again and again and again, when it is bothering you again, you really feel frustrated and you feel like not buying that particular product. That is the negative impact of advertising, or rather we call it constant interruptions, which leads to a negative brand affinity. Now, coming to what is ambient advertising, it is a trend fast catching up as an innovative marketing technique that grabs the customer attention through an unusual medium in the time that is least expected. Now, when we are expecting something, there is no surprise element in that. But when this particular advertisement, the ambient advertising, comes to you in an unexpected method, in an unexpected manner, and at an unexpected time, puts in greater emphasis on the tactics such as surprise, humor, creativity, and moreover, the constant customer involvement. When all these things comes in, there is a lot of moment of truth that is happening in the customer interaction. It is more engaging than out of home, and hence there is less wastage of money, there is less wastage of the entire installation that is being put up. So, putting it short to one sweet sentence, ambient advertisement is the advertisement that has been made or that is being aired at the point when the customer is about to take a judgment about what to buy at the point of purchase. Now, when we trace back the origin of ambient advertisement, we find that it was originated in the late 90s when clients began demanding something different, something unique, something that stands out. Now, major facts and characteristics of ambient advertisement could be like, this method is used to create brand recognition without necessarily pushing the products. Rather, we could call it like it is a pull marketing strategy rather than a push marketing. And then always, pull marketing strategies are much more long lasting. Generally, ambient advertisements would not look like traditional advertisements. However, people would usually never forget them. And the possibilities of ambient marketing are endless, as anything and everything can be used as the facets of ambient advertisement. Now, what is the reason for the growth of ambient advertising? The first one is the saturation of the traditional media. We all know that. And the second one is increasing demand for the point of sale communication. A third one, it allows for the precise attendance and audience targeting. The fourth one, it is flexible and it is versatile. It is eye-catching, and moreover, it is having much more of an impact. So with all these reasons, you can see that there is a huge growth in the ambient advertisement strategies. Now, where to advertise? Where to have these ambient advertisement? It can either be a poster, it can be an in-store advertisement, it can be on the transit, on the movement. We'll see examples for all these things. It can be in an airport. It can be the airport is being transformed, or rather if one particular corner of an airport is being transformed. It can be a mall which is being utilized for ambient advertising. Sometimes washrooms are used for that. And finally, petrol pumps can also be utilized. Now, we are going to see about close to 20 to 30 different advertisement slides, which is known as ambient advertisements. We have already spoken close to 7 different types of an ambient advertisement types. And I will show different pictures. You will categorize as what they are. Enjoy the beauty of these ads as it passes by. The first one is McDonald's example. Now, the McDonald's example was that you can see that there is a green lake. Now, what happened was, there was a lot of people that was pushing out biodegradable waste or wastage into that particular river. Now, what did the local municipality people, the corporation people did was, they put some green color, the color that you can see there, green color biodegradable component into this, so that they can see what is the wastage, from which part of the river there is wastage that is coming into the river. So, when this particular activity was done, McDonald's all on a sudden thought of a beautiful concept. They introduced a green color soft drink, and they put this particular installation of a McDonald's jar or a drink that is being spilled, and that is how the color became green in color. So this is a very beautiful example of ambient advertisement. Now, we spoke about the pump, the advertisement that's happening in the pump. Now, this particular jobsintown.de explains that you are not supposed to do a boring job like this. You can register in jobsintown.de and much more things waits for you. The Fitness First campaign, this is another one. When you sit in that particular waiting shed, you can see that your weight is being displayed there, which makes you much more aware, which makes me much more important. How important is to care for your weight. This particular slides, this particular advertisement is about how important to keep your skin clean, the waxing. Ambient advertisement works partially through surprise and creativity and the discovery of the communication by the recipient. Very beautiful slide, very beautiful ad campaign. This is the perfect example for ambient advertisement. This was put up when this particular movie called 2012 was running much and heavy in different theaters, and in the lobby or in the atrium of this particular theater where this movie 2012 was playing, in the lobby this particular very beautiful, very different kind of ambient advertisement poster was being put up, and people, they might not have decided, some of them might not even know what is 2012. After walking through this lobby, they felt that this movie is something gigantic, this movie is something different, and this ad really made a lot of transformation. The statistics says that close to 92% of the customers who visited this particular mall saw the movie 2012. Beautiful. And this is the perfect example of what do you mean by ambient advertisement. Looks creative. Advertisers are always trying to new ways to reach customers, use spaces which have not been used yet. So we would like to conclude on this particular topic of ambient advertisement by saying that advertisement carried by niche media are always effective, especially when they never get a chance to surprise, excite, and engage the customers. Ambient advertisement is the right tactics of engaging the customers by exciting them and giving them a surprise. So always engage in ambient advertising. Thank you.